Good evening, everyone. Perhaps it is good morning, depending upon where you are on the globe. And I just wanted to hop on really quickly as I am finishing up my work day. It has been a long one, but I'm thankful that I'm able to say it's been a long one. Hopefully, everyone has had an enjoyable day and preparing for a peaceful night. I just wanted to talk really quickly about this about this piece of content, if you will, as it relates to Marianne, Dr. Umar, and Lennon Honor. And I wanted to say first, I wanted to thank first everyone that's come and left a comment that's engaged, again, either by leaving comments or emojis or what have you, and those who take a moment to offer some of their opinions and things that they know as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, it's funny and ironic because I listened to the entire stream last night on Lennon Honor. Have had the opportunity to listen to it, I would encourage you to do so because he said something very poignant, and it's something that I believe many of us have heard, and some of us, some of us practice. I know for myself, and you have to excuse me because I'm still getting over a cold. I'm already raspy, but I'm raspier now. So excuse me in advance for that. Thank you for that thumbs up. But what he said was very poignant. When you're an empath and you care about people and you let people in, sometimes it's the very ones that that you help or you let in that will place that proverbial knife in your back, if you will. Hey there, my beautiful mind. How are you? Happy, it should be Thursday for you. But a lot of times, it's the ones that is the closest to you. And it's unfortunate about that or this situation because I don't think it's quite over yet. I believe there's a lot more to uncover and unpack. But again, just those few words that he spoke, that it's the ones that are closest to you or the ones that you go out your way for are the ones that, for whatever reason, may be the ones that will do you in. Now, am I implying or suggesting that she's done him in or she might be planning to? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm a lot of things. A mind reader, I am not. But what I can tell you is the majority of the people that have supported the few videos that I've put out, they are either my members or the people from Lennon Honors area, not from the sector that I'm from. The sector I'm from, the majority of them, hey there, John, how are you? If not everyone, but if you're not doxing people or making fun of deceased people or people with health conditions or people that are putting together fake pull-ups, then 9 times out of 10 they don't pay attention to what you're talking about, and they wouldn't know if you interacted with other people in other sectors, which I have. My video bucket shows that I've interviewed people from different sectors, and one person in particular spoke on Lennon Honor about 2 years ago. I've collabed with people in the Umar Johnson sector again, because I'm not into the doxing and the, again, talking about the deceased or making fun of people with illnesses or fake pull-ups. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. And it's unfortunate. But again, that's the mindset of some people, and it's okay. Would you be happy if you lived on a tree? I would be happy as long as I continue to wake up every day, mate. Hopefully that answered your question. So I'm saying all of that to say, please make sure, and use your discernment when you open yourself to people, when you help them. And help doesn't always mean monetary. I want to be extremely clear on that. Sometimes help or support can come in the form of just stopping by, or to leave a comment to let you know, hey, I wasn't able to catch you live, but I'm catching the replay, or I saw that you went live and I just wanted to stop by. People don't do that. Again, unless you are doing or engaging in something really dark and, to me, depraved. Again, I'm someplace else in my life. I don't know if it has to do with age and maturity, or believing that sometimes what you put out comes back. And I'm not one who wants to put out any type of negativity, especially some of the things that people talk about on this app and other social media applications. I believe, and I've always believed, what you put out in the universe will surely come back. And I don't engage in that. I have no problem with supporting people, and I have, and people know this. Again, you can't control what people do or what they say. You can only control what you do and what you say and how you walk. It is said, and hello, Connie, I did not see you earlier, you are known by the fruit that you bear. I show what I do. I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not. I am not, and I repeat again, I am not a baller at all. I do not have much, but what I do have, when I do have, I will share. And I am grateful to be able to share the blessings, even if small, with others, because I'm led to do that, and that's something that makes me happy. It's a form of therapy for me to try and bring a smile to someone else. Again, everyone has their own hustle. If your hustle comes in the form of berating people, demeaning people, putting people down, again, just vile types of content, then you go for it. Static says, scary picture. No hate. It's okay. I mean, that is something people will have to deal with on their own. If you pay attention, really pay attention just to your surroundings, you will see what you have planted in the past will harvest. And sometimes that harvest may not be what you expect. And sometimes, I've said this so many times ad nauseum, it all will come to pass, which it has for many. People may not admit to it. They don't have to. You can tell by their conversation. You can tell that they may not be happy mentally or physically or emotionally. That's something I believe that is spiritual. You have to be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. It's a simple formula. The most important person other than the Creator and family is yourself. And if you are not in a position where you are healthy, and I'm speaking overall health, you can't be of any help to anyone else. And while I believe it is very important to have a strong support system, you must be careful with that as well. There are many people who will tell you, I want to see you win. I want to see you do well. But once you start to do those things, then for some people, it becomes a problem. Again, I encourage you to listen to that live stream that Lennon Honor had last night, where he spoke about helping people and not vetting people. Sometimes we do, I believe, beat our own selves up too much. Sometimes we're our own worst critic. But there's always, in my opinion, a blessing in the lesson, especially if you are sincere and your actions are from the heart. And I do my best. I may not be successful all the time, but if you are sincere, truly sincere, from the heart, people will know and people will gravitate towards you. I don't have to, and I prefer not to have to get in the mud with anyone to make a point or to garner or amass others to listen to toxicity. That's just something I'm not interested in at all. I've made that clear. For the most part, I'm a serious person, but I like to laugh. I enjoy laughing. Laughter to me is natural medicine. And from time to time, I like to exhibit my little bit of sense of humor. But most of the time, I'm more of a serious person. So you're not going to get more than that. But I will be speaking more on this, but I'm going to pivot in another area, as I mentioned in a couple of comments, once I get everything together, because something else was revealed last night that I did not know, and I did some research and listened to some videos, and again was completely floored. And again, it's a lesson, because no matter how much you think you may know about a person, you really don't. They can be professional on the surface, but you don't really know what's done in the dark. Hi there, Constantine. How are you? Blessings to you. You really won't know until it comes out. And I promise you, I promise you, when you are dabbling into things that you know or should know in your heart of hearts, it will come to the surface. And I don't want any parts of it. I can care about you. I can even have love for you, but I am not going to place what I've worked extremely hard for in jeopardy for nobody. That's just something I'm not going to do. I'm just not going to do it. There are people now that are still in 2026 engaged in behaviors that they know they should not be in. But I will say to you, and you can go ahead and ignore it, but once I put together what I'm working on, you may want to stop and think. I said this 3-4 years ago. Certain entities will watch you 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years and gather enough information before they haul you off. And for those of you who truly believe everything can be deleted from the internet, you may want to think again. Be careful of your behavior and your behaviors on social media, because what you do and what you say, what you think you are saying to others in confidence, may actually come back in the end to bite you. And those who you thought would have your back, they won't be found when you go down. We've seen it. We've seen it in the celebrity world. And if celebrities with all of that money can do that, what do you think a layperson will do or can do to you? Do not let social media ruin or taint who you really are in real life. Stay humble and practice humility. Don't get into the habit of pretending, oh, I didn't know this or I didn't see this. When in all actuality, you have. You're just pretending. Again, it's just like I'm going to steal or borrow a line from Lennon Honor's live stream last night. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Just because I may not say anything doesn't mean that I don't know. I just choose not to say. I choose to sit back and watch people walk around with a contradiction hat affixed to their heads and listen. Sometimes if you listen long enough, people will tell on themselves. But you have to not only listen, you have to hear and pay close attention. Trust and believe. I pay close attention. I don't have to yell and scream at the top of my lungs. Number one, that would be painful. But I don't have to, again, be a part of a masquerade. I am who I am. I've proven who I am. So I don't have to put up alleged fake checks or alleged fake currency. I take care of myself. I don't need anyone to take care of me. Dwayne, that wasn't very nice. Kind of funny, but not very nice. Make sure your houses are in order, because behind the keyboard we can be anything we want to be. But when the truth comes out, and trust and believe, it always does, how will you spin your narrative? How will you spin it? It is better, as I mentioned earlier, to be happy with what you have and who you are, and be genuine. I think you will garner more respect from others if you adopt those simple wisdom keys. Dwayne, if you do not like what I'm saying, you absolutely can leave. Hey there, Golden, how are you? Golden's been around for a while. She knows that I've been around for a while too in other sectors. Again, like I said, my own sector wouldn't know. Some of them do, but most of them wouldn't, because again, a lot of them are into, like I said, doxing and talking about the deceased or those that are ill, or again, engaging in fake pull-ups or drive-bys. Some actually have done a little bit more, but majority of them, no. Again, if you find that entertaining, then again, if that's the way to pay the bills, then I'm not going to knock your hustle. But at the end of the day, if you truly can look in the mirror and you're happy with that, that's what's important, that you're happy with yourself. So that is my message. That is what I have learned from this saga. Please, please, please be careful with whom you allow in your space, especially when it comes to business. And with that, thank you for those who took the time to stop by for a few, and for those who are kind enough to give this a thumbs up without my having to ask. Well, Dwayne, I hope that you can find the shelter that you need and the help that you need for your addiction. Golden, like I said, I'm working on something now. I didn't know until I heard that live stream yesterday, and I went to a couple of pages that I know would have known, and my jaw literally dropped. I'm so hurt because I collabed with this individual. So, again, I'll be speaking about that, but I want to make sure that I have all of my facts together. I'll speak about it at another time. Golden. It's just too much. I'm still trying to process it because there's so many videos out there. There are documents that I actually have to look at, and I'm sure that they're authentic because it's on a government website, so you can't really doctor those up. But I'm just, again, we're human. We make mistakes. And as long as, in my belief, if you repent, you never know. You never know. You might be blessed Thank you, Fannel. Everyone is not meant for the internet. I understand speaking your mind, but yeah, much love. I'm out. Love my elders, but it's better in person, not on the net. Absolutely. Yes, you need to be razor sharp out here. Absolutely. Well, everyone, again, as I said, thank you. And this makes basically is for the I forgot the acronym now, but the CCC people, the people that have been leaving comments under my videos and the little shorts that I've put out. Thank you so much. Big hug to you too. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. But again, you all are appreciated. Like I said, you all are from a completely different sector from mine, and you show me more love than my own. So that says a lot. Again, if I were into, like I said, the doxing and talking about people's families and people that are no longer with us, then maybe it would be different. But I'm not going to change who I am. I haven't in these 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not going to begin now. So, that being said, everyone enjoy their night and be careful on these YouTube streets. Until next video. Oh, actually, I said I was going to do something before I got in. I don't know if I'm going to now or not because I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow. But I'm going to put something up because I've already connected, or at least I believe I've connected a couple of dots. And yeah, I think there's a lot more deeper in this particular saga that has come out. So I'm just going to keep looking and putting things together. And once I'm complete and absolutely sure, then I'll say something. I do not want to put the cart before the proverbial horse. Hey there, Edward, and thank you for your blessings. May they be returned abundantly. Again, thank you for the thumbs up, and to Edward for the blessings. Everyone, enjoy your night and your morning, God willing. Bye bye for now.